significant age difference. I cannot say that this is a genuine marriage.
Officer Hassan Siddiqui is with a man he believes may have entered a sham marriage to get a UK visa. Jaswin Singh recently entered Britain illegally. That's when he met a British woman. Back in India, the couple have tied the knot. Now he wants UK residency.
How old is your wife?
60. Now she's 60.
And how old are you?
35 now me.
Why have you chosen to marry somebody who is slightly older than yourself?
नहीं और कोई वजह नहीं सी जिदा
Fell in love with her and there was no other reason to marry her.
But it takes more than that to qualify for residency. And his Welsh wife has yet to be quizzed.
How are you? You all right? Everything good?
Okay, I'm nervous.
Yeah, understandably. Everybody who sits on that side of the chair always is. So tell me a little bit about how both you two met in the UK.
I was out walking my dog on the beach and on the breakwater, and I saw Jas sitting on his own, and I thought I just said hello, you know, and he said hello, and he smiled at me with his gorgeous smile. And I thought, oh, he's rather gorgeous. But he's very young. Slowly, slowly, we got to know each other and we just clicked. You know, we clicked straight away.
What would you do if there's a scenario where, unfortunately, your sponsor doesn't get entry clearance and cannot join you in the UK? Are you happy to stay in India? You do like it a lot here, you know his family.
I like it a lot here and I know his family, but you know, all my family are in the UK. My dog and my house and my home and my 2 boys. I haven't thought about that, to be honest, because it's genuine relationship and we love each other and we want to be together, that we might be lucky enough to get a visa. I need a hug. I need hugs. Oh, this is huge for us because I don't want to go back to the UK without my husband. When you love someone and you're used to being with them, that's very difficult.
It's not easy for Officer Siddiqui either. He consults his boss, Alex White.
There is a significant age difference, and you know it's open to interpretation here. But I cannot, from the immigration rules, say that this is not a genuine marriage, and I can't.
Satisfied the relationship subsists.
Well, I can be as satisfied as I can be on paper, and from the interview, I can't really say what's inside someone's heart.
I do realise it's a bit of a sensitive area and it is subject to exploitation. But given the information you've given me, I think we're going to have to issue the visa.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. I'll go and tell them right now.
All right. Thanks.
Bye. Having assessed the application and referred it, we've decided to issue entry clearance, and we're going to basically ask Jaswin to undertake a medical check before we issue the visa. So that may take a little while, and I hope you have a long, fruitful marriage.
Apart from when I had the children, this is the happiest day of my life. And a really good start for both of us.
I hope your happiness lasts.
Now, where's my fiancée?
She's in the arrivals area downstairs. She's actually at the airport.
This basketball player might not even be able to make it to his own wedding.
In order to get married in the UK, you're required to have a visa before you come here.
A marriage visa?
Yeah. The fact that obviously you've stated you're planning on getting married and you don't have the visa that you required prior to coming here may result in you being refused leave to enter into the UK today.
So I won't even get to see my girlfriend?
There is a chance that you won't get to see her, no.
These last months or 2 months, man, I've been going through a lot. My sister died, a couple of my aunties died. I just need to get away from the States. And my getaway is my girlfriend. And
okay. We do take into account any compelling and compassionate circumstances, but given that he's also said that most of his family are still back in the States, you know, I don't think we're sort of, if we were to sort of refuse him if that's the decision that's made, I don't think that's unduly harsh, because obviously he does have his family settled back there. The last time they saw each other was when he left to go back to the States from Portugal in February when his sister was murdered. And they haven't seen each other since then.
I think we should refuse him entry, and I think we should refuse him entry as a visitor.
the basis.
On the basis of the fact that he has few ties to his home country.
Yeah.
There are having some discrepancies between what he said about his relationship with the sponsor initially, having some discrepancies about what he said he was coming to do as well, because he didn't mention the wedding until later on. What about any compassionate circumstances that apply here?
He's obviously very upset, and he's been sort of close to tears and in tears throughout the interview, to be honest. His main concern was whether or not he's going to get to see his girlfriend. I don't think that there are compassionate circumstances that justify granting him entry into the UK, but there may possibly, just to allow him to see his girlfriend, if we're satisfied he's not going to abscond, to possibly grant temporary admission.
The compassion of the immigration officers means he will get 1 day to see his girlfriend. Then he must go back to Chicago.
If you get the marriage visa, there's absolutely nothing stopping you coming back to get married here, OK? You're OK to go now.
Have you ever met your girlfriend in person? No.
Officer Hall is concerned that if things go well for the Canadian and his girlfriend, he may be tempted to stay on in the UK. Perhaps a call to his girlfriend will set things straight.
Hello, can I speak to Hira May, please? You are expecting him today, are you? So you'd say that you've known Glenn for a total of 4 or 5 weeks, yeah? No longer than that. Because he actually told me he'd met you a year ago. Well, thank you for your time. Thank you, bye-bye. It's a man. It's a man. Yeah, that was a man. I said, can I speak to Kira? Yeah, that's me. Now, unless she's got a really sore throat, that's a man.
As Officer Hall now knows the passenger's internet girlfriend is male and the two have never met, she must tread carefully if the news is not to come as a shock.
This is going to sound like a mad question. Bear with me, OK? What sex is your sponsor?
Yeah.
OK. Well, you said girlfriend.
She's a girlfriend. She's...
Oh, God, so you could have saved me lots of time, sir.
Yeah,
we don't have a problem with people having boyfriends at all.
No, it's... well...
So I was concerned then. I thought you didn't know.
No, I know.
OK. Now, we have a little problem. Your sponsor told me you had only met 4 or 5 weeks ago.
As a relationship, yeah.
Well, online. He said online.
Really?
That they met, yeah. So you're saying as a relationship, yes, but...
I swear I've known him longer than that, through the game.
Officer Hall is still concerned about the man's limited funds, but the passenger claims he'll get help from his girlfriend's mother.
Oh, hello. Hi. How do you know Glenn, please? I'm just wondering, I mean, if it came to it, would you be in a position where you would be able to support him financially? Right. Can I just...
The mother's willingness to help the passenger financially could be enough to convince Officer Hall to grant entry, but first she must run it by her boss.
Shortly. OK, bye. I need to speak to you, Matt. That was the mum.
Sponsor's mum.
Sponsor's mum. She's known about this all along. She's more than happy to support him whilst he's here. I cannot, in good faith, refuse this man when I think that I tend to agree with him and I think he will go home.
Fair enough.
OK.
Landing then.
Brilliant, thank you. So now I have the happy task of letting my passenger out on his holiday.
At Heathrow, Dazzling is waiting to find out if he can enter the UK to start a 4-month holiday. Officer Newbury has received a call from someone inquiring about Dazzling. It's not the friend he says he's here to stay with, but a woman who's waiting for him in arrivals.
Bye. All right, that was Dazzling's girlfriend. Now, Dazzling's not even mentioned this girlfriend. She's told me that they're very much in love. So, yeah, that's not really helped his cause much at all, to be honest. I think he's probably looking to stay here, get a job, live with his girlfriend, perhaps get married, because if she gets a British passport, he can then apply as her fiancée to stay in the UK. Dazzling, how do you know, is it Yenya? Jenya?
Yes.
Yenya. Is Yenya your girlfriend?
Yes.
She is. I'm actually surprised you didn't mention your girlfriend earlier, because if I was going to a foreign country and if one of the people I was going to be seeing would be my girlfriend, I'd mention her before probably mention anyone else. It's still not looking good for you, OK?
OK.
If a passenger tries to deceive immigration in an attempt to enter the UK, he shouldn't be surprised what happens when he's found out. Chief Immigration Officer Matt Dyson is in no doubt.
Sorry. I'm not particularly dazzled by this, I'm afraid. No, he's not even close, is he?
No.
Fitting well?
Yep.
Flight tonight?
Not a flight until tomorrow afternoon. You're going to be refused entry to the UK today and returned back to South Africa on the next available flight. Okay? Okay. Now, we've arranged a flight back to South Africa for you. There's not a flight back till tomorrow afternoon, so I'm afraid you're going to have to stay with us overnight. We'll get a bed for you, something more comfortable, get something to sleep. Then you'll come back here tomorrow afternoon for the flight. Okay? Understand all that?
Dazzling is held in a detention centre overnight and put on a flight back to South Africa the next day. The wedding party has arrived, expecting to go straight into the marriage ceremony. But the team have arranged for just the groom to be brought into the room where they're ready and waiting.
Hello, sir. Would you like to come in here for me, please? Yep, hello. I'm an immigration officer from the United Kingdom Border Agency. So I'm arresting you as a suspected immigration offender. You do not have to say anything, but anything you do see may be noted and later given in evidence.
Imran! Imran! They're arresting me!
We're now going to interview the lady, so we'll see what happens here. How long have you known this man?
August 2007.
August 2007. And has he ever mentioned to you about getting married so that he can stay here in the United Kingdom, stay in Scotland?
He asked me, but I never, because he already mentioned something about, have you ever been married before? And I told him, no, I've not been married before. But he mentioned about married and that, but he never mentioned anything about getting married to me or anything.
Have you ever had any intention of getting married to Jamie Rose Khan?
No, just friends.
The team are satisfied the man's attempt to get married today was a scam to stay in the UK. The man is held in detention, awaiting his removal back to Pakistan.